Hi, friends. Welcome to April Roadmap Day. Let's give that a call and we'll see what happens. So if you're on, please feel free to say hello. By the way, I'm going to say this right up front. If you want more information about how I do this stuff or you wanted to chat and connect, pop me a message. Check the link in my bio because I'm going to run through this really quickly. I get a lot of questions about planning your schedule for... Hi, Ashley. I get a lot of questions about planning your schedule for workouts, planning your schedule for work. I have people that know me know that I come from a history and I have a business that revolves around planning and organizing. So I have found ways to utilize that, not just with work, but with life, with my workouts, with my nutrition, everything. So instead of keeping this all a big secret, I'm just going to share it with you so you can check it out. Okay? Okay, like I said, if you get more questions, feel free to give me a shout because I do want to go through this quickly. So the first thing I do, I usually do this at the end of a month instead of the beginning, but jet lag. So because jet lag, we are doing this on day one. Thank you, jet lag. I really appreciate it. But at least I'm feeling good enough today to get myself together and make this work. So the first thing I do is I pull out my calendar. What? Now, I am one of those crazy calendar people where this book has a monthly, a weekly, and a daily. You don't have to get that crazy in order to do what I'm about to show you, but at least you get an idea. And if you want to go crazy like this, definitely give me a shout because I will talk planners with you all day long. This one is from the Ivory Paper Company, by the way. I will put their stuff. I will tag them. They're amazing. I love it. I'm obsessed with this planner. Okay. So the first thing I do is I pull out my schedule and I take a look at all the things that we already know that we have planned. The biggest thing that I will tell you is, hi Rachel, the biggest thing that I'm going to tell you right now is before you pick a plan, before you do anything involving changing your healthy habits, adding workouts in, like I'm going to do a detox next week, look at your schedule. Hi. You have to look at your schedule and figure out when it's going to work and how you're going to be able to do that. Because it's one thing to be like, yeah, I'm in, let's go. And then you're like, day one's tomorrow. And then you look at the schedule and you're like, there's no way. Like, I have a birthday party in 2 days. Like, there's no way. There's no way I can do a detox during a birthday party. That's just silly. So look at the schedule. I like to take a look at it. I'm probably going to flip it over a million times. I like to take a look at it and write everything down, okay? Everything's written down. I know when I have meetings. Obviously I got nothing going on over here. If anybody wants to hang out, these are brunch days. So I put everything down so I'm aware of what I'm doing. This star, I added in because I usually do my Instacart and my meal prep on Sundays, but this week I have to do it on Monday because it's Easter, and I'm not doing meal prep and shopping on Easter. That's crazy. So it's something new, so I try to pay attention to it. From there, I've got my refresh already in here. All right. This helps in a couple different ways. It allows you to take the things that you know you cannot change. You have to be there. You have to figure your stuff out. What kind of planner? It is from the Ivory Paper Company. I will send you their link. Rachel, link. Rachel. I love it. It's amazing. I love it. But doing this allows you to then plug in all the other things. So you plug in work, okay? You plug in the days that you gotta go to the office, or you gotta go do this, or you have an appointment, or you're gonna go see your friend. I've got one on Wednesday. I'm gonna go see my friend Kelly. I've got birthdays in here, so I know when I'm probably gonna have a piece of cake. So I pay attention to all of these when I'm planning out my schedule, just so that I'm acknowledging that I may have to, when I want to plan my cheat meals for nutrition, when I'm scheduling my nutrition, these are the days I get to have a cheat meal. These are the days I get to treat myself. And I pre-plan them, one, so that I'm encouraging myself to do really well so that I can go bananas. But two, so I'm aware of them. So I don't just randomly start doing cheat meals every day. Because if not, I'd be like, oh, I'm going to do it today. And then sure enough, 2 days later, I'm like, oh crap, I forgot about this. So it helps you plan ahead. Okay. From there, you get all your events, all that stuff. Then you go through all your appointments and you do all that. And then you do your work schedule. Then I schedule in my workouts. Now, for me, I've been pretty consistent about doing them first thing in the morning. But this allows me to look, God forbid I can't get up at 4:30 in the morning, how I'm going to be able to plan that out. If you are starting from scratch and trying to get into a habit of doing workouts, I would, one, look at the time frames that you have realistically. Pick a plan that's like 30 minutes versus an hour if you're worried about not being able to fit times in. But schedule it. You make an appointment. You show up for yourself. You wouldn't skip out on your doctor, right? Because that's important. So you don't skip out on yourself when you make a workout appointment. That's what got me into a better habit of doing it when I first started. From there, you plan your food. I plan my food and my meals. And this month, the reason I'm doing this is to be accountable for myself, but so I can plan out how things are going to go. So this month, for example, I'm starting my refresh after Easter. I'm actually going to be doing it Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We have a whole week planned for all of our peeps. Everybody's doing it based on their schedules. So that whole week, we're going to have people that are going to be all supporting each other, and I can't wait to be a part of that. But it allows me a little bit of flexibility. But I know when it is. I know when it starts. I know when it ends. I know when I have to meal prep for it, and I'm already planning it into my days just to make sure that I don't plan anything major on days where I know I have to be prepping and cooking and doing all this stuff. From there, I'm also doing a 30-day, so everybody who signed up with my refresh also got a 30-day sample maintenance meal plan. I don't know, I named it something cheesy, you know me. So it's a way to maintain what you're doing. It's not as crazy as the detox, but it allows you to have a simple meal plan to follow. That includes cheat meals. And so I'm focusing on that for the remainder of April. I almost said August, as if it's summer, even though it's snowing right now. So that's going to allow me to, so I'm already planning ahead with my weeks of this week I'm going to do this. This week I want to make these. So I'm already thinking ahead about breakfast, lunch, and dinners so that I'm planning out what I'm going to be ordering on Instacart. Now I do Instacart. I'm a huge fan. Go Instacart. I like Instacart because I don't get trapped with those end caps of crap I know I shouldn't buy, but I do anyway. And it also helps me pre-plan because I can start I'm already building my cart that I'm going to, and I'm probably going to schedule it today so that Monday morning it just shows up and I didn't have to do anything. So I'm a big fan of that. Some people like going to the grocery store. I get it. COVID turned me away from it and got me on this really nice habit. And I really like being able to just schedule it and go do the rest of my day. So that is how I focus on making sure I'm planning ahead for my food and making sure I'm planning ahead for my workouts and the healthy things I'm trying to transition with and be more consistent with. From there, I think I already said that. Yeah. From there, you look everything. You make sure you're planning time in. The biggest thing I hear when people struggle with, I don't have time to meal plan. I don't have time. Yes, you do. Okay? Don't tell me you don't. You do. This is mean coach Vanessa coming out right now. You do. It's taking a day like this and really looking at the schedule and going, okay, when can I fit this in? When would I need to have this done by? So when can I fit this in? And you schedule the time for it. And you know what? On Monday, I'm not going to watch. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I'll probably binge watch some show while I'm doing my cooking in my kitchen, and I'll do my thing. But am I going to go out and do like a million things on Monday? No, I'm going to do this so it's ready and it's available for me to have. The reason why it's so important to plan ahead is because crap happens, okay? I can make this perfect and crap is still going to happen in my April. I guarantee it. You wait. I'll post about all the crap, okay? But this allows me to plan ahead. It allows me to have stuff that's on the go. When I do my meals, I have them all ready to go in little Tupperware. When I make them for Michael, all ready to go in Tupperware so he can take them to the office with him. There's no, oh crap, I forgot my stuff. I actually pack him up like a lunchbox. Yeah. And just take a moment for that. I pack his stuff up and I have him take it to the office with him for the whole week. Like, here's all your food. So you can't forget it. It'll just be in the fridge. Just let it do its thing. And every time it's lunch, just pull one out. You'll be good to go. So that is what I do. And that's what I teach my clients that are in our challenge groups, is to focus on planning. Even starting small is better than not doing anything. For my new people that are just starting out, I make them focus on the meals that they struggle with the most, like breakfast. I have so many people who are like, oh, I just don't eat breakfast and then I forget about lunch. Guys, breakfast is to me, it's the most important meal of the day. If you have a standard schedule where you're working throughout the day and you get to go to bed somewhere between, 8 and 11, you should be eating breakfast, because you're going to be burning all of that. Like, that's when I eat all of my carbs. So all my waffles and stuff, like, that's where I go bananas, because I'm constantly moving throughout the day. I'm up, I'm doing the things. If you eat all that stuff before you go to bed, it's just going to sit there. And that's going to keep you awake. And then you're going to feel like garbage. So that's the first thing I tell people. If you have a hard time with breakfast and you know you should be eating breakfast, then that's what you should be planning. That's what you should be planning ahead. Start small, build from there. For all the things that I just shared, I have a lot going on, but I've been slowly building it over time, where it's like, now I'm comfortable adding this in. Now I feel like I can do this. So that is how you make a healthy roadmap to success. Now, if you have more questions about how I do this, if something sounded weird, if you're like, can you help me make my own roadmap? What is this refresh thing you were talking about? Pop me a message. Boop, boop. Pop me, slide into my DMs. Go to the link in my bio. And let's chat. I'd be more than happy to pop on a Zoom call or something like that and really dive in and show you how it works, show you how my meals work. I can even show you how my nutrition plan works, just so you have an idea of how I make this work for myself, for Michael, and how we've been able to do it despite how busy we are. So I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for tuning in, and I will talk to you soon.